Space pressed. Stop record.
Hello there, folks, and welcome to yet another audio demonstration of a game. This time, here is a hypothetical question, which will have an answer very soon. Have you ever wanted to play bingo on your iOS device? If the answer is yes, well, in the near future, you will be able to. Because Blindfold Bingo is going to be another game that will be coming to the iOS App Store in the future. And when that time comes, you'll be able to procure this awesome app, and you'll be able to play Blindfold Bingo. That's right. You'll be able to play bingo against up to three other computer players simultaneously. And you will be able to specify certain characteristics about that, and a basic explanation will be discussed in the user's guide, which I will play. Now, for this audio demonstration, as you know, I'm using an iOS 9.2 OS with an iPod Touch 5th generation. This game will have music in the background. I have it set on low volume, so it won't be too loud or distracting. I have it set there's going to be quite a few different types of bingo. For instance, there's going to be like the simple bingo. There's different patterns like letter X, U, T, L, to name a few. All the patterns in detail can be learned about in the game's user guide. That's going to be a separate document in the help file. Now, before I get started, I'm going to actually play the bingo user's guide so that you can hear what basically gestures are involved. And this game is very simple to use based on my experiences so far with it. And I love it very much. After I play the user's guide here, I'm going to actually, for the main demonstration, I'm going to be playing a simple game of bingo against three other computer players. And one of the things that you'll be able to specify in the competitors is how many bingo cards they can buy, etc. And that will be discussed in the game's guide, and some of it will be discussed in the user's guide too, the basic explanation. So without any further ado, for me, I'm now going to play the user's guide for Blindfold Bingo. So I'm plugging in my iPod and getting the show underway. So now do a 2-finger swipe down to hear the guide.
Done. Button. To exit from this screen, tap in the upper right corner. Overview. Blindfold Bingo is a fully accessible bingo game for both sighted and visually impaired people, designed for rapid audio play. You control this game using iPhone gestures. First, in the main menu, select the type of bingo you want to play, and tap that game. To return to the main menu, swipe up with 3 fingers. This is a typical game of bingo where you dab the bingo card on the correct spot when the number is called. If you get 5 in a row, vertical, horizontal, or diagonal, you win the game. You start by buying your bingo card for 1 coin. You can move up, down, left and right by flick in that direction. To dab your bingo card when a number is called, tap twice. If the number was not called, you hear a honk. A ball is picked every 30 seconds. You can change how quickly balls are picked in the settings screen, or you can change the setting to give a new ball when you swipe down with 3 fingers. To hear an entire row, swipe right with 2 fingers. To hear an entire column, swipe down with 2 fingers. To hear the last 5 balls that were called, swipe up with 2 fingers. If you have dabbed a spot, you will hear dingling after the number. In the more advanced games, you can play against up to 3 computer players. You can win coins based on the number of cards other players have purchased. In general, the bingo winner gets 50% of the coins that were used to purchase cards in the current game. Saying bingo. Blindfold Bingo comes with recordings of different people saying bingo. The voices were contributed by several of the testers of Blindfold games. Each time you win, Blindfold Bingo will use one of these voices to say bingo. You can record yourself saying bingo as well. In the Say Bingo screen, tap the ADD button, and in the Record Yourself screen, give your recording a name, and then press Start Recording. Yell out bingo, and then press Stop Recording. To hear your recording, press Play. If you like your recording, press Save, and now your recording will be used as one of the bingos that are announced when you win. If you want to share your recording so that other people can use it when they play bingo, press Share. You can also import your recording from a voice recording app, such as the app Voice Record from Diana. In the recording app, find an option open with other apps, and select Copy to Blindfold Bingo. Back in Blindfold Bingo, give your recording a name, and tap the Import button. Your recording will play once after it is imported, and then you can use it in your game, or share it with others. Importing from the Voice Memo app is not currently supported. In the Say Bingo screen, use the info button to select which voices are used in the game and which are not used. This list includes the voices that come with the game, the recordings that you have done, and the recordings that other people have made. Each of recordings that other people have shared are not included in your game until you include it. Include the recordings you enjoy, and ignore the other ones. Bingo Games Blindfold Bingo comes with several bingo varieties. See the game's guide for details. Customizing the voice. You can customize the speaker, speed and pitch of the voice used for your actions, or your opponent's or the dealer's action. To change the speaker, select the Customize Voice option in the settings screen. If you want to use a different speaker other than the defaults, you can pick one of the other speakers listed on the screen, and tap the info button. To change the speed or pitch of the voice for your actions or your opponent's actions, tap the info button on the corresponding menu item. Playing for free, how to earn and use coins. To place a bet, you will use 1 coin. This game comes with 10 coins. You can buy more coins at any time. Tap the Get Upgrades button on the main screen. As shown in the Get Upgrades screen are in USA dollars. The App Store will convert the price into your local currency when you are asked to buy the upgrade. You can also earn up to 2 coins per day by listening to several videos. Each time you listen to a video, you earn 1 blindfold. When you've earned 3 blindfolds, they are automatically turned into 1 coin. Tap the Get Upgrades button and select Earn Coins from videos. Playing against the computer. When playing against the computer, you can set the number of bingo players and how many cards they purchase. Each competitor normally purchases 1 card per game. The more they purchase, the more coins you win, if you are the winner. To find out more about each of the computer players, in the settings screen, tap Customize Competitor. To change a competitor's name, or the number of cards, tap on the info button. Settings. The settings screen has several sections. In the first section of settings, you can change how the game performs. You can turn off the background music. You can turn off some sound effects. You can change how quickly the balls are announced. You can make the cards present each column of numbers in increasing order, so it's easier to process the card. You can have the same bingo card in every game, so it's easy to remember what numbers you have. You can have the app replay a message that was not played the first time. On some iPhones, the iPhone tells your app that a message was not spoken, even though the message was spoken. If you encounter this problem, change the setting from on to off. In the second section of settings, you can visit the kidfriendlysoftware.com website and blog, send an email to us, or visit the Apple Viz page for our apps. Problems. If you have a problem with this game, please contact us at support@kidfriendlysoftware.com. To track down a problem, we may need you to turn on remote logging. To turn on remote logging, open up the Settings app and find Blindfold Bingo. There are 3 items in the settings on that screen: version, device ID, and remote logging. After you contact us, we may ask you to turn remote logging on and ask for your device ID so we can see what went wrong. If you notice a game is no longer responding and it used to work fine, it could be that Accessibility Rotor has disabled Direct Touch. All games must allow Direct Touch. If you don't hear any sound from the game, check your mute switch.
Okay, now that the user's guide is through being played, I'd like to apologize for that minor little bit you heard earlier about Dropbox notification. I forgot that the program was running on the laptop in the background. So, yeah, I was able to hit Control key to shut the notification up while it was speaking, though, but sorry about that getting on there if it did. But anyway, now that the help section is done, I'm going to hit the Done button, and that will go exit out of the user guide and put me back in the help menu. And then I can describe what's in the help menu, and then go back to the main menu and go from left to right and read everything across, and then wrap it up with a single game mode of bingo. So now I'm hitting the Done button to get out of the user guide here.
Done button. Help and user guides. User guide. Games.
And that's the games guide. That's where all the bingo types, all the different patterns of bingo will be described and how they're played.
Games. User guide. Done button.
So now we're going to go into the main menu here.
Selected. Blindfold Bingo main menu.
Now, just to let you know, for the ball settings, normally the game said that the balls will be announced every 30 seconds. Well, in my case, I thought that was too slow for me, so I changed it to 20 seconds. So you're going to hear balls called every 20 seconds during this demonstration of single bingo mode. Now, with one finger, I'm going to swipe from left to right and give you a little brief explanation when I come across each item. So from left to right, we have
Selected. Simple Bingo.
That's the game I'll be doing to wrap up this demonstration. Me against 3 bingo computer players. When you swipe right, from here you get with one finger
Bingo, letter X.
Bingo letter X. That's basically a bingo game. We have to try and get the letter X before the computer players do. And that will be described in the games guide.
Learn patterns.
Learn patterns, you can double tap that and get a description and how the learn patterns basically how that works is when you double tap on Learn Patterns, it'll show you a list of available bingo player patterns like a T or an L or a Y, to name a few. And it will have a sample bingo card with the actual pattern on the card. And then when you come across each of the necessary parts of the pattern, you'll hear a special sound. And when you come across a number that's not associated with the pattern, you'll hear a different kind of sound. And when you swipe right from here, you get
Play pattern.
That's where you actually get to play the pattern that you picked. So here's the play pattern where you double tap that and actually pick a specified pattern to play. Swipe right.
Play random pattern.
Play random pattern. That's where you if you were to double tap this, you'd get the computer would pick a random pattern for you to play.
Help button.
Help button is where you found the user's guide and the game's guide.
4 players, tap to change.
4
button.
players, tap the change button. That's where you pick how many computer players you want to play against, 2, 3, or 4. That's how many players in the game total. If it's 2 players, it would be you versus 1 bot. 3 players, you versus 2 bots. 4 players, you versus 3 bots. Swipe right.
Say bingo button.
There's Say Bingo button. That's where you pick your voices that you want to have play Say Bingo or record your own.
Settings.
The
button.
settings button is where you can customize the speaker and sound effects, etc.
Get upgrades.
Get
button.
upgrades is where you can listen to videos, purchase coins, and if you have unlimited, replenish.
Get upgrades button.
So now I'm going to swipe backwards till I find the symbol bingo, and we'll get started with the simple round of bingo.
Settings. Help. Play random. Play pattern. Learn patterns. Bingo. Selected. Simple bingo.
So here we go. And if I win, I win. If I don't, oh well.
To go back to the main menu, swipe up with 3 fingers. Starting simple bingo. Using 1 coin to play, you have 297 coins left. To replenish your coins, click Get Upgrades. Starting round 1.
There are a total of 13 bingo cards in this round. Payout is 6 coins. 070.
Now I swipe right to the O's.
G48.
And G40, 071,
I find 070.
070. G57,
Now I find
G46, G50, G54, G60, G.
Oh, I don't have G48, so let's see.
G51. G48.
G51. now.
G57, G50, G54, G60.
I don't have it. I did a 2-finger swipe up to hear the last balls that were called.
N37.
N42, N33, free space, N40, N38,
No, I don't have N37.
I27.
I20, I30, I26, I18, I25.
To navigate the different columns, I swipe right with 1 finger till I find the desired column, and then swipe down with 1 finger to find the specified number if I have it.
N36.
N42, N33, free space, N40, N38.
Nope, don't have N36. Music is awesome though, I like this.
G58.
G46, G57, G50, G54, G60.
Nope, don't have that one, don't have 58.
G59.
G54, G50, G57, G46.
I was scrolling back up my G's, so I don't have that one.
G49.
G57, G50, G54, G60.
If I want to hear the last 5 balls are called, I do a 2-finger swipe up.
G49. G59. G58. N36.
O67, G60, G54, G50, G57, G46.
O74.
O71, O70, O72, O70,
And if that means a bling.
O70, O74,
Yep, I have 074. When I came across another O that was earlier called, it went bling bling, which means I would have marked it.
N33.
G50, N33,
Yeah, I got that too. So now I do a one finger swipe right to see what I got lined
G54,
up in a row here.
O74, G50, N30, I18,
Here.
B8,
N40.
N33, N42, N40,
All right, got that.
N38, N40,
Two more ends and I'll have a bingo going up and down.
N45.
Shucks.
N38, N4, N33, N42,
I just need N38 and N42. If I get those, I have a bingo on the ends.
N35. B13.
B12, B8, B4, B7, B5,
I28.
I20, I30, I26, I18, I25,
Nope, don't have it. Rats.
O61.
N4, G, O67, O74, O72, O70, O71,
O66.
O70, O72, O74, O67,
Nope, don't have that one either. Shucks. And if you lose, you hear a wah 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 sound.
I20.
G, F, I25, I18, I26, I30, I20,
Yeah.
I30, I20,
Yep, I got that.
O65.
F, O71, O67, O74, O70, O70, O71,
Bummer.
G50.
G46, G57, G50,
B3.
free space, I26, B4, B8, B12, B8, B4, B7, B5,
B7.
B7,
I-19.
I-30, I-20, I-30, I-20, I-18, I-25.
I-23.
I-18, I-26, I-30, I-20.
I don't have that one.
N31.
Wrong N. I didn't need that one. I can't resist doing this commentary. It's fun.
B14.
B5, B7, B4, B8, B12.
Bingo!
Bob got a bingo with 5 in a row on row 3 and won 6 coins. Round is over. Swipe up with 3 fingers to return to the main menu, or swipe up with 1 finger to play another round.
Well, dude. Well, folks, there you go. That concludes Blindfold Bingo for you. I wish I could have won, but oh well. At least now you know what it sounds like when you lose. If you win, it'll play a fanfare for you. All I can say is, may the best of luck to you. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for another audio teaser as soon as one can become available. Until next time, bye for now. Oh, and before I sign off, if you need to contact Marty Schultz, you can contact him at marty@kidfriendlysoftware.com. That's marty@kidfriendlysoftware.com. If you wish to follow him on Twitter, it's Blindfold Games, spelled with the @ sign and BLINDFOLDGAMES. If you wish to follow me on Twitter, use JOEWEAKLAND1027. If you wish to follow me on Spreaker, go to Spreaker.com and look for Joe Weekland1027. If you wish to send me email on feedback, you can email Joseph Weekland, JOSEPHWEAKLAND @att.net if you want to send me feedback on how I did on the podcast recording in general. So anyway, as far as game-related stuff, email Marty at kidfriendlysoftware.com. So take care, and if it's cold where you are, stay warm, and ta-ta.
Shutdown confirmation dialog. Are you apostrophe?